Welcome to the Social Propaganda Club. This episode is all about DIY and mutual cooperation, or in other words, radical self-reliance and radical inclusion. Do it yourself, but do not do it alone.
Nothing interesting, murder, rape, flasher, happen, not to earth, grace, grow, hide, enjoy, sun, tree, shuffle, movie, everyone, nothing interesting, murder, rape, flasher, happen, not to worry, right, roll, hide, enjoy, sun, tree, shuffle, movie, everyone, nothing interesting, murder, rape, flasher, happen, not to worry, right, roll, hide, enjoy, sun, tree, shuffle, movie, everyone, nothing interesting, murder, rape, flasher, happen, not to worry, right, roll, hide, enjoy, sun, tree, shuffle, movie, everyone.
Competition for resources is the law of the jungle, but cooperation is the law of civilization. The human tendency of mutual aid is so deeply interwoven with all the past evolution of the human race that it has been maintained by mankind up to the present time, notwithstanding all vicissitudes of history. In the long run, the practice of solidarity proves much more advantageous to the human species than the development of individuals endowed with predatory inclinations. Under any circumstances, sociability is the greatest advantage in the struggle for life. Practicing mutual aid is the surest means of giving each other and everyone the greatest safety, as well as the best guarantee of existence and progress, bodily, intellectually, and morally. The species in which peace and mutual support are the rule prosper, while the unsociable species decay. The war of each against all is not the law of nature. Mutual aid is as much a law of nature as mutual struggle.
You are truly free only when all human beings are equally free. The freedom of others, far from negating or limiting freedom, is, on the contrary, its necessary premise and confirmation.
It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Black Rock City, Nevada, USA. I know you've been gifting and enjoying experiences all week long and late into the night, but now it's time to wake up and listen to some great music. So wake up, all you fuckers at the Burning Man Festival! For you listeners elsewhere in the world who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, Shouting Fire Radio is broadcasting live at the Burning Man Festival, simulcasting on Radio Equinox, FM 99.5 on the Playa. As a nod to the festival principles, this week's episode is on the theme of radical inclusion and radical self-reliance. So all of the musical artists in this episode represent the DIY ethic, doing it yourself. A lot of the bands in this episode are still active, playing stinky basements and house shows near you. So if you hear something that you like, look them up and go see their show. A lot of the song themes in this episode are about the importance of community, because doing it yourself does not mean doing it alone. My name is River, and I will be your music addict host for the show. If you have any comments during the live broadcast, there is a community chat at the website of Shouting Fire Radio at www.shoutingfire.com. After the live broadcast, all shows are archived at a YouTube channel called Social Propaganda Club. You can log on there, you can find out the name of the bands, the songs, and you can leave comments if you'd like. So here's 2 hours of music to get you ready for another day of community experiences.
You are listening to the Social Propaganda Club. This is Shouting Fire Radio, simulcasting on Radio Equinox 99.5 FM on the Playa. Surf's up!
Like a dog tugging on a rope, I don't even know where I'd go if they let go. In my selfish narrow-mindedness, they put up a chain link fence. Now there's nothing I can do but bark my head off. But we're not fucking playing. I got these teeth for a reason. I know that it's life or death, I can't forget it. I lie down and you kiss my forehead. I tell you I'm just fucking exhausted from work. I don't wanna get drunk, I don't wanna go out. It feels like survival just isn't enough, isn't. The winter passes, my jaw unclenches. The ferns outside my window learn to open up. And there are things in your life that you were made to run away from. But it's not your grief or your pain or any other kind of love. I let go of my hold on a happy end, and when you're backed into a corner, there's no horizon. Where I was felt despair, now I feel free. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's stall. A call for open mark, call. Find your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste country to ascending aliens. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's stall. A call for open mark, call. Find your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste country to ascending aliens. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's stall. A call for open mark, call. Find your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste country to ascending aliens. I put my trust in broken milk crates underneath the trestle by the vet's stall. A call for open mark, call. Find your mouth under the blankets. This might be the last night I can taste country to ascending aliens. No job, no place to get away from. I've been to a world worth living in. No rent, no lies to memorize. No fucked up world to drown out.
It's the shape of things to come, it's that moment in the sun. It's the wild, reckless turning of the tide. Sure as every shout begins with a whisper in the wind, can't deny it's quite a time to be alive. It's the changing of the guard, it's the calm before the storm. At the crossroads when you're forced to draw the line. Give some love and take a stand, cause the future's in your hands. Starting once upon a time to be alive. It's the sound of the alarm, it's the push against the grain. It's the single rebel candle that ignites a million flames. It's an ocean overflowing flood, and when the levee breaks, it's when you say the sky's the limit, when the ground is giving way. the riots in the streets, it's a war you wage for peace. It's the opposition's brazen battle cry. Through the widening divide where alliances collide, fighting blindly for a time to be alive. It's the blazing path you pave with each turning of a page. It's the moral of a story gone awry. It's the poetry of truth. It's a song that sings the blues, playing softly for a time to be alive. It's the tolling of the bell. It's an echo loud and clear. It's the shackles round your ankles. It's the flowers in your hair. It's a floor plan for destruction. It's a roadmap toward repair. It's what appears along a highway leading anywhere but here. It's the progress through the cracks in a ceiling made of glass. It's a finger on the button, say goodbye. It's the anger in the crowd when they burn the cities down in the ashes of a time to be alive. It's the point of no return. It's the lessons that you learn. It's the flags or gods or facts you stand behind. Bridge a gap or build a wall. Some will rise and some will fall. Either way, oh what a time to be alive. With our weary heads held high as we face an uphill climb, better keep on keeping on, cause a change is gonna come. Sing it loud, oh what a time to be alive.
That stretch ahead of us, the roads that led us here, singing traditional renditions of the songs we sang last year. And though these times have made us stronger, the outcome's no more clear. Calling old friends to make sure they're real, talking just to feel that sense of home you lost when you left last year. Distance is just numbers on a dashboard. Hours thinking about nothing but the transmissions that are you can fear. I remember what you whispered in my ear, and all those things we tried so hard to never have to hear. Like kids that just start saving for the golden years. Well, that picture it fades day by day, and the outcome's not so clear.
Don't think I'll see you around this winter, and my tongue's stuck full of splinters, 'cause I'm embarrassed to admit what I've been thinking. The hope keeps them afloat, but for me it's no lifeboat. Tighter I hold on, the deeper down I'm sinking. I tried to put my finger on it, but I gave it my whole arm. I reached out with good intentions, but I only did more harm. We find ourselves alone ever since the day we're born, and we seek someone to sew suture places where we're torn.
I want freedom, not a box that comes in a 40-ounce bottle of anything, or take Scotch paper. I eat meat and drive trucks and shoot guns and don't trust in the federal government. to solve our problems. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not a Republican. Call me when your president pulls out of Afghanistan, 'cause that's the day I'll get a cell phone number and you can call and leave a message on voicemail that day. Sleep smoking, so I wake up on fire, 'cause that might get me out of bed for a while and back into battle with the things that I breathe and the holes in my arms and the way that I think. And if freedom is doing what I want, well, that means I gotta know what that is, not just what it isn't. So I'll dig up the dirt and I'll throw down some seeds, 'cause the world needs more spinach, not more motherfuckers like me.
The same 4 chords I use most of the time when I've got something on my mind and I don't want to squander the moment, trying to come up with a better way to say what I want to say. People were mean to you, but I always thought you were cool, clicking down the concrete hallways in your spiked heels back in high school. To be young, but let's not kid ourselves. It's better to pass on through those years and come out the other side with our hearts still beating, having stared down demons, come back breathing. People were mean to you, but I always thought you were cool, clicking down the concrete hallways in your spiked heels back in high school. You deserved better than you got. Someone's gotta say it sometime, 'cause it's true. People should have told you you were awesome instead of taking advantage of you. I hope you love your life now like I love mine. I hope the painful memories only flex their power over you a little of the time. We held on to hope of better days coming, and when we did, we were right. I hope the people who did you wrong have trouble sleeping at night. People were mean to you, but I always thought you were cool, clicking down the concrete hallways in your spiked heels back in high school.
would have told me 1 year ago not everything in this world is evil, I probably would have punched you right in the face. But from where I am now and where I've come from, it'd be hard to believe you're the only one who thinks where we live is such a wonderful place. As I look around at our sturdy kids with hair that most people would think of as sick, patched up clothes and scars all over the place, I can't help but think that we look so beautiful today. If 1 year ago you said in 1 year's time I'd be okay, let alone alive, I probably would have yelled horrible things in your ears. But as it turns out, I'd have been dead wrong. I'm happy and alive and learned that all along. We are so much stronger than all our fears. As I look around at us dirty kids with hair that most people would think of as sick, patched up clothes and scars all over the place, I can't help but think that we look so beautiful today. Now here we are, all gathered together with a kind of love you'd think no longer exists, because of the way we treat each other with hearts instead of fists. We are the most powerful people who have ever lived. Now here I am, surrounded by you, people that taught me I could make it through anything, because I am just like you, determined and hopeful and honest and young and brave. We're more than just kids, we're never alone, we're a community built off of love and it shows, and we will never let that go. As I look around at us dirty kids with hair that most people would think of as sick, patched up clothes and scars all over the place, I can't help but think that there is nothing better than our out-of-tune voices all singing together. We all look so beautiful today.
You came here with nothing, that's how you'll go. No money, no cars, and no fancy clothes. There were tears when you got here and tears when you leave. And I might not know much, but this I believe. I might not know that much, but this I believe. Well, the songs that I'm singing ain't easy to hear, so tell all your children to cover their ears. Someone tell my sweetheart this might be the end, for this is the tension, the break in the bend. For this is the tension, the break in the bend. I ain't no lawyer or no doctor's son. I may never have money and I live on the run, but I'm not running from the truth of my past. I'm running towards something new. 'Cause you came here with nothing, that's how you'll go. No money, no clothes. might not know much, but this I believe. I might not know that much, but this I believe. The song that I'm singing may not make it dark, and that is the reason I wrote them this time. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you meet your end. Ask my grandpa and my brother, they'll tell you my friends. Ask my grandpa and my brother, they'll tell you my friends. Ask my grandpa and my brother, they'll tell you my friends. Ask my grandpa and my brother, they'll tell you my friends. 'Cause you came here with nothing, that's how you'll go. No money, no cars, or no fancy clothes. There were tears when you got here, tears when you leave. And if I die with nothing, I have all I need. If you die with nothing, then you have all you need. If we die with nothing, then we have all we need.
Everyone's got something they're afraid of. And my dear, oh, I fear losing you. But don't think I won't be there if you need me. It's just sometimes, oh, I get scared too. And I know my fears, they are unfounded. It's just this thing that builds inside my brain. If I could just remember what you told me. You said fear leads to shame and you're not to blame. Now as we go
I look down on the graves for the border train, and I wonder if anybody really ever gets saved. Is it just something people tell themselves to make it through the day? But just know that everything is gonna be alright. Death is too hard to conceptualize. I think we save ourselves when we laugh with our friends when they cry. So we fight with our heads held high. We won't back down from these wars in this world, these wars in our souls. We just have to believe we set ourselves free.
The Social Propaganda Club will assist you in setting yourself free. Broadcasting live on Shouting Fire Radio at the Burning Man Festival and simulcasting on Radio Equinox, 99.5 FM.
Peel the mask away, drop the masquerade. Who's the tough guy facade? The world's a scary place, everybody's afraid. Whether they'd like to admit it or not, it's the truth. Sooner or later, this party gets busted and all your friends stumble back home. But you're the loose cannon who can never be trusted, so you'll hide from the cops all alone. Again, tell me when the fire dies down, what the fuck will you do? When the band comes around, what the fuck will you do? Who's gonna be there to catch you when your plans all fall through? When you were flying your white flag, who never gave up on you? Terrifying, it constantly plagues my mind. Where will I be in 10 years? Will I be homeless or buried or have children and be married, or will I still be stuck standing right here? Either way, it's been a privilege to have had time to spend with my wonderful family and friends. So I'll toast to all of you and to all that you do. You're fucking awesome, don't you ever forget. 'Cause when the fire dies down, what the fuck will you do? When the man comes around, what the fuck will you do? Who's gonna be there to catch you when your plans all fall through? When you were flying your white flag, who never gave up on you? Just to help yourself forget the world we live in is a terrifying place. Who are gonna be the ones over there who rest have gone away? The ones who turn their backs and you've been staggered off the plane. Come back the fucking can and blow away and watch them stay. Tell me when the fire dies down, what the fuck will you do? When the man comes around, what the fuck will you do? Who's gonna be there to catch you when your plans all fall through? When you were flying your white flag, who never gave up? When the fire dies down, what the fuck will you do? When the man comes around, what the fuck will you do? Who's gonna be
lying. I told you to quit crying. Now you told me quit lying. I said see somebody else. I don't think it's right for me to be spending money on things I think I need, on vodka, beer, and speed. I'm a big catastrophe, no wonder my family hates me. I should think of all the reasons why I'm gonna need to stay clean. Think of all the reasons why I can't sit and daydream. Get out the house, see a little sunshine, try and raise awareness. Protest a pipeline, show me what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing, seltzer water living, and hanging out with April. Gotta change myself or I'll end up getting killed. I'll end up getting killed. I think it's time for me to learn to be somebody. I wanna learn to draw, or maybe get a job. Say sorry to those folks I robbed, and maybe even move to Utah. I think it's time for me to learn to say I'm sorry for all those things I did, for all those things I hid from my parents. God forbid I wanna hear you did good, kid. I should think of all the reasons why I'm gonna need to stay clean. Think of all the reasons why I can't sit and daydream. I'll get at the house, see a little sunshine, try and raise awareness. Protest a pipeline, show me what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing, seltzer water living, and hanging out with April. Gotta change myself or I'll end up getting killed. I'll end up getting killed. I thought of all the reasons why I'm gonna need to stay clean. Thought of all the reasons why I can't sit and daydream. I'll get at the house, see a little sunshine, I can raise awareness. Protest a pipeline, show me what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing, seltzer water living, and hanging out with April. Learn to love myself, and I hope that you can too. I hope that you can too. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing.
cities you could see from outer space. We'll know there's nothing brighter than a peaceful man's face. We'll know that everyone's related in some kind of way, and like family we'll love without understanding or doubt. We'll plant a seed and help it sprout, and we'll drive these warlords out. We'll drive these warlords out.
Special snowflake, but if everybody looked and acted this way, it would start to lose its charm. There's a reason that we find our friends in dirty basement punk rock shows and not every day walking down the sidewalk, so they might call us freaks or say we should act our age. But all my friends
friends are beautiful. And I hope they never ever change. Some of us might trade this angst in youth and for a 9-to-5 commute. Start a family, I'm not judging, I hope we're happy. And we will buy our children punk CDs and tell them they can live their dreams. Grow up to be whatever it is that they want to be. And if anyone calls them freaks, we'll say that freaks are fucking beautiful. We wouldn't love them any other way.
walls. A loony fella can you already smell the food? After he went, don't forget to shut the entrance door. Like he died if you smell the cops. With all the prejudice and bigotry outside. Tell the boss that tomorrow won't be showing up. You can use your head to slay a right on that. Will you help us cut the facts? Are we born to break the shackles? Building some walls so we can destroy all others. We'll make a best out of every single chance. We drink our livers off and sing the show we dance. And I don't know if one day you'll ever leave one way, never leave the gutters.
And I'm afraid to rap before for take a shot at the world with blood.
But right now, just between you and I, I'm sure we learned so much together. After so many days, so many nights, spending us so close to a place we never been. Are we mortar, bricks, and shovels? Building some walls so we can destroy all others. We'll make a fest out of every single chance. We drink our livers off and sing the show we dance. Are we mortar, bricks, and shovels? Building some walls so we can destroy all others. We'll make a fest out of every single chance. We drink our livers off and sing show we dance. To create, to destroy, to defend our spaces. Divide and serve its purpose. Escapism and conspiracy. We fight to get free. If I'm all from the land, we'll get make the world fucking out of it. We'll get make the world fucking out of it. We'll get bang the world fucking out of it.
We are bouncing and dancing as you sing your lullaby, shouting move when you say stay. The tune of your flute is a rifle you shoot that lays us all down to be prey. They love you, we hate you, they made you, we break you today. Breaking away. We are painting the walls, making jokes out of laws, hiding sleeping pills under our tongues. Shut the light, close the door, we spit them to the floor. Then we're humming and strumming and banging on drums. What did you know when you said we are wasting away? How could you say? Could you say we just waste away, big table not big enough? How could you say we just waste away, humming and a strumming and a banging on drums? Yeah, 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 yeah. asleep. For we've had a taste of this wondrous place and its treasures we intend to keep. We will not be lulled into slumber. We will not be lulled into sleep. For we've had a taste of this wondrous place and its treasures we intend to keep. For we've had a taste of this wondrous place and its treasures we intend to keep. So now when they say we just waste away, you can say, hey, it's not so. Why is it then that we're growing and growing and growing and growing and showing them all what we know? Yeah, 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 yeah. Place and its treasures we intend to keep.
Don't let go of the taste of this wondrous community place. Treasure it by bringing it home and sharing it with others. You will always have a place in the Social Propaganda Club community. You are listening to Shouting Fire Radio, broadcasting live at the Burning Man Festival and simulcasting during the festival on Radio Equinox, 99.5 FM.
I lay down an awful wreck, pissing out my window and smoking in bed. The good don't die young, they just haven't had time to mess up the same as the rest of us yet. I want nothing, nothing at all. I'd be driving drunk if I still got drunk. Rev the ignition straight onto oblivion, into a void as pure as they come. But if we aren't dead yet, then let's not live as ghosts. And if we aren't in jail, then we can leave the house and I'll show you that there's reason to hope in the spray paint that's all over downtown. So let's fill up our shopping carts with the things we need and just roll out the front door, past the cashiers and security guards. Whoa, but the magnets trip the wheel locks before we even clear the parking lot and take off running through the neighbor's yard. I lay down an awful wreck, mumbling to myself about the government again. Maybe postmodernism's an extended tantrum about how we don't have our flying cars yet. I want nothing, nothing from them. I'd smash every machine if I didn't have one. Rev the ignition straight onto oblivion, into a void as pure as they come. But if we aren't dead yet, then let's not live as ghosts. And if we aren't in jail, then we can leave the house. And I'll show you that there's reason to hope in the spray paint that's all over downtown. So meet me at the diner at 6 o'clock on every Wednesday night, and we'll get some coffee and pie. Whoa, and I'll smile, tip the waiter, get a ride home, thanks for the favor, and hope that that's enough to build a life. Is this enough to build a life?
down to the water, set our boats to sea. One day in the spring when we are older, bring your sons and daughters, friends and family, to watch the fire that burns inside us smolder and flicker out. We have lived here for 19 years, but it's hardly our home. We have seen our brothers in this cold, standing alone. Cigarettes dimly lit, flicking ashes by their toes, and buttons wearing off their overcoat. We wandered through the city with no shoes on our feet, hardened up our souls with broken glass and dried out leaves. We are not afraid of death or truth or anything. Being young, we have no wisdom to leave, but how we're living. Sing the best we can, there will be fields for us. Let us scream the best we can, there will be fields for us. So when our youth is fading and we know not what to do, we'll stand up to the unknown, declare ourselves anew. Let's not forget our wayward ways or all these reckless years. Important though impermanent, we won't be that long here. Let us sing the best we can, there will be fields for us. Let us scream the best we can, there will be fields for us. Our feet will meet the grass and make best friends with the dust. We'll spin our arms aloft, our mouths agape, escaping us. Let us sing the best we can, there will be fields for us. Let us scream the best we can, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep lighting what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we reach our what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us. If we keep doing what we're doing, there will be fields for us.
Grew up in Toronto and now we're far away, keeping cozy in the West, still waiting for the day that we don't have to write column posts about how we've been abused. Why is it so hard to love someone and not be used? There are pockets of community, but all in all it's shit. Took a while to realize that we don't really fit into this great big city where we feel so alone. So we set off for the ocean, find a place to call our own. We'll find a little mountain and we'll climb right to the top. We'll grow our own vegetables and there won't be any cops. We'll build a little cabin and we'll live with all our friends. Make our own community in our hearts soon we'll mend. There isn't any snow, but instead it rains all day. The winters aren't as cold, but the sky is often gray. Reality is bittersweet and it tends to bring us down, but it helps to know when times are tough there's friendship to be found. We'll sing about our dreams in the hopes that they'll come true. Even if they don't, there will still be me and you. So let's take off to our mountaintop and leave this all behind. Let the moonbeams clear our clouded thoughts and cleanse our weary minds. We'll find a little mountain and we'll climb right to the top. We'll grow our own vegetables and there won't be any cops. We'll build a little cabin and we'll live with all our friends. Make our own community in our hearts.
endanger thy safety. That's what she said to me. And life itself's a risk. Take us, let's see what we can be. Grab your mask, muscle black clothes, and wall paints and graffiti. Join the infamous bike jihad. Be all that you can be, and we'll need love. Lots of love! Like this beating heart, you see. It can kill you or it set you free. And we'll need violence. Lots of violence! Like this bomb side of me. It can kill you or it set you free. And so he grabbed me by the wrist, and he showed me something new. We fell in love and revolution, there was nothing we could do. This time not all feels so right, and all feels so true. Your love brings me freedom, nothing else will ever do. And we'll need love. Lots of love! Like this beating heart, you see. It can kill you or it sets you free. And we'll need violence. Lots of violence! Like this bomb side of me. It could kill you or it sets you free.
erzeugt Wärme und wir leben in einer bitterkalten Zeit, dass wir uns reiben zeigt. Wir sind zum Erfrieren noch nicht bereit. Reibung erzeugt Wärme und wir leben in einer bitterkalten Zeit, dass wir uns reiben zeigt. Wir sind zum Erfrieren noch nicht bereit. Mit viel Widerstand, da wird die Hitze groß. Nur ein bisschen Zunder und schon schlägt ein Feuer los. Schon ein kleiner Funke setzt die Steppe in Brand. Es ist dieses Feuer, das der Samen braucht, damit er keimen kann. Hey! Reibung erzeugt Wärme und wir leben in einer bitterkalten Zeit, dass wir uns reiben zeigt. Wir sind zum Erfrieren noch nicht bereit. Reibung erzeugt Wärme und wir leben in einer bitterkalten Zeit, dass wir uns reiben zeigt. Wir sind zum Erfrieren noch nicht bereit.
Reib dich an, was dich stört, reib dich an mir, wenn du willst. Reibung erst macht Wolle zu wasserdichten Filz. Nur mit etwas Reibung wird Kupfer zu Gold. Und mit genug Reibung wird ein Fels rund und rollt. Reibung erzeugt Wärme und wir leben in einer bitterkalten Zeit, dass wir uns reiben zeigt. Wir sind zum Erfrieren noch nicht bereit.
werden Zeit, dass wir uns reiben, Zeit. Wir sind's mehr für noch nicht bereit. Leider, leider, leider,
Here comes some really snacksy music. On every episode of the Social Propaganda Club, we have a featured musical artist. It doesn't matter how they sound, how they look, or even how they smell. Snacksy music just tastes really good when devoured and digested. Maybe it's the message, maybe it's the emotion, maybe it's how it captures a feeling, or maybe we just don't know why it tastes good. All we know is that it is snacksy.
The featured artist for this episode is the band Great Joy. They're based out of Amsterdam and Utrecht in the Netherlands. If you live nearby or you can get to the Netherlands, you're in luck because Great Joy have shows every week for the next 4 weeks. This band has really infectious music, but it also has a really infectious attitude. They do deal with more disheartening topics, like the social pressures of conformity, but their biggest emphasis is on community and creativity. I'm going to play 4 songs by Great Joy, and the first one, the title, tells everything you need to know about the song. It's called Make Fun Shit with Friends and Lovers, Then Share It with Others. The second song is called Berlaan, or Birchland, and it's about a community in Utrecht, the Netherlands, where all of the neighbors took down their fences so that they could share a community together. And they began sharing lots of things. They began sharing their vegetables that they would grow. They built a swimming pool together in the backyard by just digging a big hole. They've had an annual festival. They became a real community. Unfortunately, that community was demolished in a development project. But the song talks about that it will never die. It will go and it will grow wherever the people who are in that community end up. The third song is called Counterpoint, and I think it's the only song that I know of about sewing. And so it's telling you, sew something, do something, make anything. It also reminds that happiness can be found in that creativity, in making something, that happiness is in the process. It's definitely not in the purchase. And it concludes with a message for anyone who might be struggling. You are not disposable. You are not replaceable. Ask for help. Don't give up. The fourth song I'm going to play for you is called Last Days of Babylon. And it's about how much we hear so often about how everything is collapsing and the climate's going to change and we're all going to die. And yes, we need to address these things as best we can, but we also need to live our lives. And we need to make friends and enjoy our lives and not be miserable about what's going to happen. And so there's lines like, I'll be the flower, you be the sun, here in the last days of Babylon. You be the hour, I'll be the fun, here in the last days of Babylon. Great song, great band, because it is Great Joy.
Consumerless abomination, wandering through the dark, following constellations, then slightly later skates, avoiding how we don't relate. This podcast got no joie de vivre, and in these I sleep and breathe, and I'm sketching something to believe, and it's truly unsightly. These fleeting moments occupied with cleaning off the pesticide as these apart this water
can't get away. Escape the swamp created by a baton pass. One cannot overstate the magic of a homemade mask. The tiger eyes of fate and circumstance combine at last. Lucid we resonate. Don't get when you don't ask. This pipe dream is as good a guess as any with your pumping as you spring from deep inside your chest. They better confine me. Well, some heartbreaks catalyze you. Some chances will surprise you. But throughout all these tries you bring to life the light inside you. You heard, don't be turned by hostile words undercover. Lies,
If you liked Great Joy and want to hear more, look them up on their social media apps or on Bandcamp. They have a great new 7-inch LP that's out, and they have regular shows in the Netherlands, UK, Europe region.
I hope you have great joy in listening to the Social Propaganda Club here on Shouting Fire Radio, simulcasting during the Burning Man Festival on the Playa on Radio Equinox, 99.5 FM.
Unsatisfied, incomplete, on solid ground, I'm on my feet. The street lights call out to me, and they say nothing will ever feel that good. And in my dreams, it's in my hand, but it keeps slipping through the cracks like grains of sand. And I watch it fall out of reach, and I know and
I got my 40 ounce and a system to overthrow. No one to worry about and nowhere to go. I traded in my hope for a hangover and a headache. I'm contemplating rope, but can't I not that great? But who needs love? Not me! Who needs friends? I got me! Who needs drugs? Me! Who needs sex? I got me! I got my 20 ounce and front row seats the parking lot. I'm on the corner now, watching them make out a lot. And I trade in all my pain for all your priceless pillow talk. But I'm not too old enough, and I think I care too much. But who needs love? Not me! Who needs friends? I got me! Who needs beer? Me! Who needs sex? I got me!
One, two, three, four. You see it from behind, 'cause in the meeting all the benchmarks in your mind. You've got a litany of things you really think you should have probably done by this time. You should be out on your own. You should be riding through the wilderness alone. And you can stand it that you need someone to help you along. So you gotta be taciturn, stubborn, and strong. And you wake up every morning thinking something's gone wrong, yeah. I wanna take you to the camper down Elm. I wanna show you how it looks when people care. I wanna show you all the cables and ropes that keep his brains as high up in the air. I wanna show you that there is no shame. In fact, if anything, it's kind of a pride of place. It's the city's love that keeps it standing tall. Spring after spring after fall after fall. And I can only hope for the same for us all someday. You got the things that you do, and you can't really do them all alone, it's true. But when you get it right, it's something weird and powerful and new. You don't go straight to the sky. You duck and weave your way around and twist and whine. And it's just that you can trace the way the path takes form, compounding with each time it breaks from the norm. Like the most fantastic song I ever hope to perform, yeah. I wanna take you to the camper down Elm. I wanna show you how it looks when people care. I wanna show you all the cables and ropes that keep his brains high up in the air. I wanna show you that there is no shame. In fact, if anything, it's kind of a pride of place. It's a city's love that keeps it standing tall. Spring after spring after fall after fall. And I can only hope for the same for us all someday. And if Brooklyn can care for some twisted old tree, how could you imagine you mean less to me? And to so many others, your lovers and friends, you don't need to stand tall on your own till the end. No, you can falter and stumble and halt as you grow. Believe when you need through the wind and the snow. And everyone will know that you're a crowning curio someday, yeah! I wanna take you to the camper down Elm. I wanna show you how it looks when people care. I wanna show you all the cables and ropes that keep his brains as high up in the air. I wanna show you that there is no shame. In fact, if anything, it's kind of a pride of place. It's a city's love that keeps it standing tall. Spring after spring after fall after fall. It's a love that keeps it standing tall. Spring after spring after fall after fall. Love that keeps it standing tall. Spring after spring after fall after fall. And I can only hope for the same for us all, yeah. I can only hope for the same for us all someday.
Would have read a book or two, but I had nothing to read. So I hopped on my bicycle and it skids out in the road. And the more I did, the more I skid, the more I thought of home. I guess that's downtown, camped outside the man-made jungle that brings everybody down. fundamentalism, unity, unity, unity. I've heard it all before, but community, you and me, that's an idea. And we work right under their noses. Who would have thought that this is where you'd find us, adventurers without a storybook or ending? But this is the tall tale, this is the setting, embarking on missions of espionage, anytime, day and night, bending one big collage like a mural of passion, love and excitement. These things aren't illegal, but some are indicted. You excite the senses, and surely our goal. Desensitization will lead to control, coupled with the persuasion you're just an individual. You have no originality, you have no potential. So what do we do in the face of the system, brainwashing you into thinking you're distant from the rest of us? You talk and we'll listen. Come with us and join the resistance. Oh, 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 oh.
They said to give up and to grow up, that my songs make them want to throw up, that I'm not original or catchy or clever or smart. They said my guitar would sound better at the bottom of the Ohio River, that I should get a job at the Route 51 Kmart. And sometimes I think I might agree with my old friends that don't call me anymore to hang out or catch up or go drink beer. And maybe I am not the same, thank God that I am not the same, and I hope to be weirder than this time next year. With friends like that, who needs friends when you have seasonal depression in Western Pennsylvania or anywhere you're afraid to just be yourself? Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck here, trapped in the wrong gear, like an empty pack of cigarettes, like an endless bill called college debt. And I don't know when I first started feeling so alone, like how everyone else has a place and I simply don't. And sometimes you wake up in your 30s, take a look around and realize that you're lucky not to be a ghost in a ghost town with friends like that. Who needs friends when you have seasonal depression in Western Pennsylvania or anywhere you're afraid to just be yourself? Sometimes I think that I'll die here, sometimes that's alright. Sometimes those words haunt me and cut me like a butter knife. And if your friends are assholes, then you're better off alone. Or you can go make new friends, the retirement home. Or you can move to Hazelwood and I will be your friend. And we can make a record in our brand new punk rock band.
Nobody's trying to start a fight these days while I'm just trying to have a conversation. But I'm not asking permission or begging forgiveness for merely existing in public. We're not defined by their words of hate, but we're sailing past the point of desperation. So we're not asking permission, we're out for vengeance. Take back rights that were stolen from us, singing whoa, whoa. They can't kill us all. Whoa, whoa. They can't kill us all, can't kill us all. Housing prices rise again. We've been pushed out of living in the cities that we grew up in. But the need is more than we need them. The system is dependent on complacency, consumption, and unmet needs to keep us to going into work every morning. Their pockets full and the profits soaring. They use the police to do their bidding, to keep us divided and keep us from seeing that freedom in the streets starts with unity and not needing police. Starts with you and me. So if you fuck up, I'll still be your friend, cause we need all of us to fight all of them. If you fuck up, I'll still be your friend, cause if we hate cops, you can't act like them. Oh, if you fuck up, I'll still be your friend. What's a human without flaws? We used to be outlaws. And if we hate cops, you can't act like them. We handle our business without their bullshit. And if you fuck up, I'll still be your friend, cause we need all of us to fight all of them. And they can't kill us all. They can't kill us all, can't kill us, whoa, whoa. They can't kill us all, whoa, whoa. They can't kill us all, can't kill us all.
hope you've enjoyed this episode, my little gift to you. I hope you've heard bands that you've never heard before, or even a whole type of music that you've never heard before. If you liked any of what you heard, look up these bands, because they represent a community that is very similar to the Burning Man community. Radical self-reliance is pretty much the same as the DIY ethos, and radical inclusion is similar to the importance of community. So come out to a show and I will see you there. And if you were interested or curious about the short quotes at the beginning of this episode in the intro, then let me recommend to you the book by Peter Kropotkin, The Conquest of Bread. It's available on PDF online. I'm going to end this episode with the same song I end every episode. It's a song about breaking away from conformity. It's about freeing yourself from the expectations that you put upon yourself and reclaiming your own individuality. And true to the theme of this episode, the two protagonists in the song, they do it themselves and they do it together. As a side note, it's definitely not a song about devil worship, but about worshiping freedom.
The best ever death metal band out of dancing were a couple guys who'd been friends since grade school. One was named Cyrus and the other was Jeff, and they practiced twice a week in Jeff's bedroom. The best ever death metal band out of dancing never settled on a name, but the top big contenders after weeks of debate were Satan's Fingers and the Killers and the Hospital Bombers. Jeff and Cyrus believed in their hearts they were headed for stage lights and Learjets and fortune and fame. So it's strengthened in prominent use of a pentagram, stenciled the drum heads and guitars with their name. This was how Cyrus got sent to a school where they told him he'd never be famous. This is why Jeff, in the letters he'd write to his friend, helped develop a plan to get even. When you punish a person for dreaming their dreams, don't expect them to thank or forgive you. The best ever death metal band out of Denton will type of their pace and outlive you. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Tonight, hail Satan! Hail, hail!
Thank you for joining the Social Propaganda Club, and thank you for tuning in to Shouting Fire Radio, simulcasting this episode on the Burning Man player by Radio Equinox 99.5 FM. If you want to find any of the artist or song names from this or any episode of this radio program, they are archived at the YouTube channel Social Propaganda Club. Feedback and suggestions for songs or themes are always welcome. If you are listening on the playa, have a good burn. And no matter where you are, build your community and make something. Make anything with friends and with lovers, and then share it with others.
Hail Satan, and have a lovely afternoon.